Hey, what's going on, people? My name is Terrell Andretti, and I'm the Narc's Nemesis. For those of y'all watching me on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That helps YouTube's algorithm pick up this content and push it out to more people that need it. Somebody liked it for you, so make sure you like it for somebody. If you need a one-on-one phone session, the link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice custom-made and tailor-fitted to your situation, make sure you book a session. The link is down below in the video description. I do all states, cities, time zones, and countries, so make sure that does not deter you from booking a session. If you want to donate to the channel, the link is down below in the video description. I do Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, all that good stuff. You don't have to send a donation, but if you feel like you want to, the option is there. Also, my single Superstition is available on all platforms. It is also available here on the channel throughout the videos. It is about my narcissistic experience and how I overcame it. Also, it is featured in the movie Becky, which is streaming on Amazon Prime. As well as, I need y'all to do me a favor. I need y'all to call 104 KRBE in Houston and request Superstition by Terrell Andretti. Y'all slacking up on the likes and slacking up on the engagement. I really need y'all to make sure y'all are hitting the like button. If you are watching the video at this moment, stop right now and hit the like button. The reason I need y'all to do so, it is letting YouTube know that y'all are actually watching this content. And what that does is it helps them push it out to more people. And the reason is more people need to see it, because the lack of likes, a lot of my subscribers are not seeing the videos. A lot of people think I've been gone for several months because they're not seeing the videos when I've been making videos. So anyway, I'm not gonna bore y'all. I'm not gonna, be too extra with this. Whatever the case is, just make sure, y'all are liking the video. But anyway, I want to talk to y'all today about it does not matter about what the new supply becomes after you are discarded or after you discard them. A lot of y'all think it matters whether they move on with the narcissist and get married, whether they move on and buy a house, whether they move on and have children. It does not matter. They are still going to get abused. It doesn't matter if the new supply actually looks better than you. It doesn't matter if the new supply has more money than you. It doesn't matter if they're more educated than you are. It doesn't matter if they are a quote-unquote better person than you are. The outcome is still going to be the same. Now, the time frame might differ, but the ultimate outcome is still going to be the same. Why? Because the disorder is undefeated when it comes to their behavior. There is no person walking this earth that a narc is going to stop being a narcissist for. Narcissism is not designed that way. They are going to be a narcissist. It don't matter if they get with Drake. It don't matter if they get with Beyonce, Angelina Jolie, Scarlett Johansson, Denzel Washington, whoever you think is gorgeous or handsome or whatever. That does not matter. Narcissism is undefeated when it comes to their behavior. These individuals are hardwired beyond biology, spiritually, to act in this manner. You are not special to where you can pull them out of this state of mind or pull them out of this disorder. You are not special to the point where you can turn them around, or you can make them see the light, or you can convince them that they have a problem and that they need, you need to heal, or whatever the case is, or that they need to heal, or they need to go to therapy. You might even convince them to go to therapy, but it is all a ploy to get you to, first of all, get up off them a little bit, back up, and, ease the confrontation, ease the conversation about them being wrong or something being, you know, out of whack with them, because of course they can't take accountability. So all these things that, you know, we bring to the table as being wrong with them, they don't want to hear that. So they'll go to therapy. You know, they'll go to therapy, they'll try this, they'll try that, and they will do that to specifically get you off their back. They're not going to therapy to actually change. They're going to therapy because they're playing the role. Them going to therapy is part of them playing the role. So a lot of times when these individuals go to therapy, they end up turning the therapist against you. So now it's two people versus one. You're sitting in therapy going against the narcissist and the therapist. How the fuck does that happen? So again, it doesn't matter what the new supply is to them, because like I said, a lot of these individuals move on and get married, move on and have children, and if you notice, they move on and do things that you wanted to do with them. So let's say y'all move on and y'all have kids. Let's say they move on and they have kids. A lot of times it's because you wanted to have kids with them. Y'all had discussions of having kids. So you didn't get that, and they know you wanted that. So they'll hold that over your head like, yeah, we're going to try to make a baby. We're going to do X, Y, and Z. We're going to do this. But in the midst of, you know, convincing you, future faking you, that y'all are going to have kids and y'all are going to start this family and live happily ever after, they're still abusing you. And you're sticking around in hopes that if you endure the abuse, you'll get that future that you've been promised. Whether it's having kids or, you know, buying a home or getting married or starting a business, whatever it is, they future fake you. So you'll endure the abuse in hopes of getting this future that they promised you. And what'll happen is, you know, whatever sets them off, whatever triggers the discard, whatever allows you to discard them, that'll separate y'all before y'all meet that goal. Which a lot of it is not going to happen anyway. Sometimes, you know, they'll give it to you. They'll give you a pity party. Oh, well, I get married just so I can secure them as supply. Or, oh, I'll buy a house with them just so I can lock them into a contract and they have to deal with me. So they're forever attached to me. But genuinely getting it, you're never going to genuinely get it as something that they want to do. So what'll happen is, if something triggers them to discard you or you discard them, what they will do to add insult to injury, because they're all about triggering your emotions and getting an effect out of, you know, whatever it is, that whatever situation that, you know, y'all are presented with. So they know that, hey, if y'all had talks about having kids before, what's going to really hurt them if they move on and have a child with somebody else? And the thing that baffles people and prevents them from understanding this disorder is y'all think that somebody won't go this far to hurt you. And they will. This is what they do. They will, knowing that you wanted children with them, they will move on and have a child right after y'all, discard each other, or, they discard you or you discard them. They will move on to the very next person and get pregnant. They will move on to the very next person and get married. They will move on to the very next person and buy a house. And if you really take a step back and dissect it, instead of being jealous, you would look at them as desperate and stupid. Because a lot of y'all are so stuck in the act of, well, they did it with somebody else, or they had a child with somebody else, or they got a house with somebody else, or they did X, Y, and Z with somebody else. Think about how stupid that is. To make me upset, you went and committed a lifelong commitment with somebody else just to make me upset. How stupid does that sound? Because you want to hurt me because I wanted to have kids. You went off and had a child with somebody else. Me sitting here childless and still free, and not saying that a child is, a ball and chain, but what I'm saying is because I have children. So I'm saying, for example, somebody who doesn't have a child, and this individual goes and moves on and has a child with another person because they know you wanted to. And you looking at them like, now, idiot, you have a responsibility. Now, idiot, there's a chance that you're going to get put on child support. Now, idiot, you have something that you can't get away from because you were trying to hurt me. Let's start looking at it from that angle and not the, oh, woe is me and I lost out. I could have had a family. And you could have had a family with a fucking lunatic, a fucking psychopath, an abuser, a manipulator, a blame shifter, a projector. And somebody else signed up for that and saved your damn life. Whether it's with a child, whether it's marriage, whether it's a house, whether it's business, whether it's a car. You upset because you didn't get a chance to get tied down for life or for a long extended period of time with a fucking maniac. Start looking at it that way and stop thinking you lost out. Get out of your emotions and start thinking, I dodged a bullet because this person is fucking insane. That person that they went and had that child with ain't more special than you just because they picked to have a child with them. No, they did that to get under your skin, and they also did that to secure supply. They also did that because that person was foolish enough to believe in the false self that they prevented and got themselves stuck with an idiot. Stop feeling like you missed out on trash ass people. Build yourself up, raise your fucking standards, and most of all, raise your fucking head. You ain't missed out on nothing. You got missed by a fucking bullet. Wake up. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you need a one-on-one phone session. The link is down below in the video description. If you need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need advice custom made and tailor fitted to your situation, make sure y'all book a session. The link is down below in the video description. I do all cities, states, time zones, and countries, so make sure that doesn't deter you from booking a session. If you want to donate to the channel, again, the links are down below in the video description. My song Superstition is available on all streaming platforms and also available here on the channel throughout the videos. It's about my narcissistic experience and how I overcame it. It also features a voicemail from my ex-narc, and I ain't going for it. It is also featured in the movie Becky, which is streaming on Amazon Prime. I also need y'all to call 104 KRBE in Houston. The details will be in the video description, so y'all make sure y'all check that out and give them a call. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next time, another day, another way. And you ain't gotta listen, but I know you heard me.